Hello everybody, this is your boy the worst gamer here. Today we will be playing Firewatch and this will be my first playthrough with you guys and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't really know too much about this game other than it's a different style of art, and if you've seen the trailer you can see it. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Just to let you guys know, I'm not the best reader, so just bear with me. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You, you're pretty. We gotta go with you're pretty. Seems like something I'd say. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Somebody should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Whoa, whoa. Moving a little fast, I think. What do you guys think? Oh, we're in the game. Okay. See, look at the art texture of this game. The graphics are just unbelievable. Graphics are really great. Okay, throw it in the back of the truck with the tailgate down. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Doesn't sound too great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beers just about anywhere. Life is good. Heck yeah. Sound like alcoholics. Julie wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. That just doesn't seem like it would work. There's also a intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Uh, you pick up the beagle, and she names it Bucket. You adopt a shepherd and name it Mayhem. Oh, what a sweet name. Mayhem. Um, Shepherd seems like it'd protect us more, but we'll go with the beagle because she wants it. Bucket's a good dog, and 1 week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Sounds like a good choice, ladies and gentlemen. 1979, so that's 4 years later. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat is in the excuse me, and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Wow, they are moving awfully fast. That's crazy. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. That's something nice to say, I guess. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would probably be good, or that would be pretty good one day. Why rush? Well, they're already taking it pretty fast anyway, aren't they? Let's get it. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best if their parents aren't hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Yeah. A lot of people look down on people who've had kids while they're not married. They're a fair trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Excuse me. You're in their country. Bears. Dum, 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 dum. Ooh, sweet, you can run. But now, look at the game. I like the style of the game. It's just, it's unique, I guess. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You find when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. Those seem like very inappropriate ways to react in this situation. Really don't want to get mad because even though I'd probably get a little mad in this situation. What would you guys pick? I'm gonna ignore her just so we don't fight. You don't touch each other all night. That's the right choice. Jeez. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Heck yeah. Coffee, 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 coffee. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Ooh, another choice. You pose and flex like He-Man. Woohoo. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. We gotta go with the model. Julia was right. You were very pretty. Aww. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, well, can't walk. It's a pretty high drop, wasn't it? Tree looks a little weird. Man, the sun's setting. What's that say? Two Forks Lookout Tower. 8 more miles still. Ooh, climb up the stairs. Man, that's a pretty sunset. 3 years later, 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night working. What is wrong with me? There's a festival in town. It brings a lot of folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Well, Bucket gets kicked. I'm not laughing at him get kicked. I'm laughing at kick the bucket. Ah, bad joke, I know. Bye. Bah. F. DD dog. DD dog is supposed to be dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. Really? How are you going to scare him away? You beat his GD face in. See, I'm not... And this is another thing about my channel. I'm going to make it kid-friendly. Like, family kid-friendly. I'm not going to cuss. I'm not... And if I do, it'll be a slip-up. It'll be... I don't know. Just... I'm going to try to keep it family kid-friendly. But we're going to go with this choice. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Good choice. Good choice. 2 years later, 84. Plainsight kids get waylaid by work. Well, usually happens, I guess. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's great. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Well, no. Definitely not. No. Agree if she commutes back and forth. That just seems like it would be nearly impossible. I mean... But I don't want to step in the way of her dreams, so we'll go. If you ask if she'll commute back and forth, you don't want to move to Connecticut. Excuse me. Okay. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. Yeah. See. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times a semester. Ooh. Seems like a lot of money. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague before borrowing. Wow, I said it country. Borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, that don't sound good. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Well, I mean, it is just one time, one experience, right? I mean, do you really want to kind of, not offend her, but kind of get her worried? Or then again, if you ignore it, it'll get worse. So let's try to talk to somebody about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Wow, 41 dementia. I don't know how long dementia sets in. I've actually had a family member to go through it a little bit. Journal. Oh, pick it up. Okay. A little awkward. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he is in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Well, good. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to She drives her car to the next town over for a particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh, wow. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. A little weird, but yeah, I know autism and dementia it's not a thing to mess around with or take lightly. But let's get back to it. Okay, you tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their house in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. She suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. See, this is another one with one of my grandmothers. She really can't take care of herself, and so I call my mom's mother Mama. So when you hear me refer to Mama or Papa, I'm talking about my grandmas. But yeah, my mama just couldn't take care of her anymore. You know, she stayed at the house for a while, and it gets hard. I mean, it's definitely no easy. But I feel if this was my wife and somebody I really, really cared about, I feel like I could drop everything and take care of her full time. But then again, you'd have to. And another point to bring up, there's like, since we put her into a nursing home, my grandmother, it's like she hardly gets any visits from her family, so it's kind of, that's another thing, man. You know, Just, this is a hard decision. I'd drop everything. Ooh. Oh. Took a trailer for a second. Leaf. Yeah, but this game is a very gorgeous game. Do you have to walk so slow? Oh, stairs. No! Come back! Come back! It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. Why'd you get mad at that? I mean, as long as you're beside her, I mean, you should be able to be okay with it. You can't do anything without her. She can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after her. Ugh, excuse me. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the door, the bedroom door. Are you serious? You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Well, neither one of these are horrible. If it was me, I would, well, haven't really been put in that big of a situation, but I would think I would stay home and take care of her instead of becoming an alcoholic, you know, but it could affect me in ways. But that seems kind of like, not torture, but like imprisonment. Yeah, I guess sleep like a rock. You go to the same bar at this boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed at 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Suzanne. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Ooh, so this is... So, okay, now we're actually going to get into the game, and I'm sorry to do this, but I'm going to leave this episode right here after it gets done loading. I know we didn't get into anything. This was just a prologue, so bear with me on this. Oh yeah. But like this episode if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more content. Like I said, this is my very first video and my very first playthrough, and so how do you guys like it? And comment what you feel I can do better on, which, like I said, this was just the intro. I mean, I was reading the whole thing, so I'll see you next time.